Hey loves, welcome back. This is day 2 of our manifestation journey to manifest your specific person on Valentine's Day. So if you haven't checked it out already, go check out day 1 before you watch this video, or you can watch this video and then go back to day 1 to watch that because there's not necessarily an order, but it definitely is going to help you out a lot. But if you don't already know, my name is Kyle August, and I'm here to help you manifest your specific person in the quickest and easiest possible way. So day 2 is going to be strictly on our mental diet, okay? Day 1 was all about circumstances and how they do not matter at all, but now we want to focus on our mental diet. What are you allowing inside of your mind, and does it align you with the outcome that you are desiring? You can think of it as a normal diet that you would ingest in. Does your current mental thoughts kind of align with a healthy diet full of fruits and vegetables? Or is it more of a diet that's not so healthy, full of negative thoughts or less abundant thinking? I would take the next 24 hours, or just not even that long, because I have another challenge for you guys later. Take the next 24 hours, any amount of time, to just kind of review those thoughts. Think upon what you're thinking, or just look at them. Don't try to change them or alter them to begin. Just exclusively allow them to be and just see, okay, are my current thoughts aligning me with the outcome that I can manifest my specific person, or is it going against me and kind of aligning me with the opposite? Because our thoughts are very important when it comes to everything we're doing. Our thoughts are going to align us or disalign us with the beliefs that we want, that are going to bring us our specific person, or beliefs that may not be so helpful. When it comes to our thoughts or our mental diet, we are always going to get out what we are putting in. Because as you know, everything in your external reality is going to be a reflection of exactly what you are thinking and feeling and believing internally. So again, observing those thoughts and seeing, okay, am I talking to myself in a way that is aligning me with my state? If you are, then that's absolutely perfect. And if you're not, that's perfectly fine, because sometimes we can have negative thoughts. To say that we are going to completely eliminate negative thoughts out of the picture entirely is just not going to happen, right? Negative thoughts are perfectly fine. Definitely don't think right now, if your mental diet isn't in the alignment that you desire, that you can't manifest your specific person for Valentine's Day or at any point in the future, because that is not true. It's all going to go with our assumptions. But there is an actual stepwise ladder of how our thoughts and actions actually affect our beliefs. So at the top of the ladder, you have your beliefs, right? Those are going to be what we are conscious of and what is going to reflect entirely on our external reality. But our beliefs give rise to our thoughts that are in the middle, right? And that's what we're kind of looking at right here. But then our thoughts are going to give rise to our actions. So as you can see, we go beliefs, thoughts, and then actions, and it's like a stepwise process where each one, if you are actively manipulating, can actually change the others. And that's why Neville Goddard would talk about the idea of acting in accordance with the idea. When you act in accordance with that idea, the thoughts are then going to follow with that, which then impact your beliefs. And there's a very simple research study that can prove this or shows this. And it's the idea, and you can even try it right now. They did a research study, and again, I want you guys to try this at this very moment, where they put a pencil in between people's lips or teeth, so it forced them to smile, so they had to walk around going like this. And after it, they kind of reviewed how they were feeling. And people noted time and time again that they were feeling much happier, much more abundant. I don't know what they actually asked, but they basically felt a lot happier than they did before. So you can utilize this trick at any given time. Again, your actions, if you just smile, right? Your thoughts are going to be, well, I didn't really feel happy, but we're smiling, so we must be feeling happy. And then the thoughts are going to align with it. And again, try this right now. Just smile for the rest of this video and tell me or show me in the comments what you feel at the end of it. It's going to impact your thoughts, and then that's going to impact that belief of feeling as if you are truly where you need to be and everything is going fine. I've actually used that technique a lot of times throughout my life. life. If I'm ever feeling down and it feels like I just cannot get out of this rut, I just force myself to smile for like 5 to 10 minutes, and your cheeks are going to hurt after it. But it feels like it's like a good hurt because you just feel so much happier after it. It just makes you feel really, really good. So definitely try that. That's a challenge. I have another challenge for you, but that's a challenge until the end of the video. Just smile the whole time. But here's another challenge that I want you to do along with observing your thoughts for the next 24 hours. Once you feel like you kind of have a grip of where you are with those thoughts, with your mental diet, I want you guys to perform this idea that you have to swear to yourself. And again, this is a challenge, and it's all gonna be on just your moral code. If you do this, great. If you fail at it, that's okay too. Just retry it. For the next 24 hours or for whenever you find and really review that mental diet, for the next 24 hours, I want you guys to state to yourselves and follow this strictly. I will not indulge in any unresourceful thoughts, beliefs, or actions. So again, I will not indulge in any unresourceful thoughts, beliefs, or actions. So basically any thoughts, any beliefs, or any actions that don't align you with that end goal, you guys are going to pull yourself out of that instantly. You're going to change your mind, going to change your thought process, change your attention. If you find yourself focusing or feeling bad, it's most likely because we are focusing on that something that we don't want. But all we have to do is change that attention. If you're thinking of all the reasons why you can't have what you desire, then obviously that mental diet, that's like eating the junk food, and we're going to get that same output. But if we then change it to the positive thoughts, thinking about how awesome it's going to be with your specific person and all the amazing paths and ways that you can actually get to your specific person, once you begin doing that, you're going to see that it changes to your diet is those vegetables, your fruits. You feel a lot better. And again, still, if you guys are still smiling, how are you feeling so far? Just performing this challenge, so the challenge of not indulging in any unresourceful thoughts or beliefs and actions, you're going to see a shift in just one single day. Doing that along with, again, that smiling technique, you will feel a huge shift. You're going to notice huge changes with those thoughts, with that mental diet, and it's going to be or feel unreal. But again, if you ever find yourself kind of indulging or thinking upon something not so resourceful for too long, just restart the challenge, right? You want to go a full 24 hours on or not thinking upon any unresourceful thoughts, actions, or beliefs. And this is actually something that I utilize in a lot of my coaching sessions. Now, it's not 24 hours, it's usually a week. So I would say if you guys can, after the 24 hours, continue with this challenge, continue pushing yourself to remain in that wish fulfilled state. But again, remember, if you have a negative thought, that's perfectly fine. It's not going to mess anything up. It's just, you have just say maybe like 30 seconds. If you ever find yourself thinking or looking upon something you don't like, just shift yourself out of that. And if you do find yourself we're venting for a half hour, then obviously that's a time that you're going to restart that challenge, restart on the next day, and then try that challenge from day one again. But it's going to keep you or get you into a habit of thinking and feeling from that positive state, and you're going to see that this habit becomes your natural state from here on out. You can also utilize the double standard method that I made a whole video about. Definitely check that out. The double standard method is a thought experiment or idea that to look at your mental diet, look at how you are speaking to yourself, and think upon if you had a friend who was very similar to you, who was in a very similar situation, would you talk to them in the same way that you talk to yourself? And most of the time you were going to say, well, no, I'm not. I would never talk to a friend in that way. And when you think upon that, when you notice that, then why are you talking to yourself in that same way? It makes absolutely no sense. As well as that, you can also think of your thoughts, as well as the double standard method, also as a roommate. Think about if your thoughts were a roommate that you had. Think of if someone external to you talk to you in the way that you talk to yourself. Now, if you find that your mental diet is very positive and uplifting, then you would love it, right? You would keep this roommate with you forever. But then if you find that your mental thoughts are not so uplifting, telling you all the reasons why you can't have what you want, that's a roommate that you would kick out instantly. But the funny thing is, because we don't normally view it in this way, we don't kick that roommate out. We don't kick those thoughts out. We don't change that mental diet. We're almost not even thinking of our thoughts in that way, in the idea of a diet or in the way of a roommate that is speaking with you. And just by noticing it, just by shifting that thought, just by assuming or creating a healthier environment within your mind, you're going to notice everything goes much simpler, and then you're with your specific person on Valentine's Day. But that is what I got for you guys today. If you had any questions on this at all, just leave it in the comment section below. If you wanted to send me a personal message or wanted to work with me one-on-one coaching, go to my website, kyleaugustcoaching.com. Make sure as well to leave a thumbs up on this video, and don't forget to subscribe and put on your notifications so that you guys can come along with me on this 14-day challenge to manifest your specific person on Valentine's Day. If you guys did not check out day one, I absolutely suggest to go look at that right now. You are absolutely going to love it. But that's all I got for you guys today. I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow.